All right, thank you for redoing that number one from last time. Remember, for repeats, it's four times, not two. Four. You got to go for four repetitions when it's time to close it out. Okay. Um, yeah, let's get into the new stuff here. So we got two new rhythms, and then we got a bunch of chord stuff to fill in this week. So as I mentioned, you don't have to record all those other chord progressions. You can if you'd like, totally fine. If you want to go above and beyond, nothing wrong with that. The main thing is just make sure you play at least one good take of all those, and then you are set. And again, if you have any troubling chords, like you're having a rough time switching from one to the next, let me know. I will give you something to help with that. So we got, just like number one and two from last time, we got the rhythm written out two different ways. Just thinking real quick, want to add anything? Let's just get into it right now. So here's number one. Counting off. 1, 2, 3, and 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 maybe turn this metronome up a little bit. All right, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, and 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 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number two. So this one got something special at the beginning there. So here we have an eighth note rest. And then for the other bars, the last chord in the bar is carried over. It's tied across into the new bar. And the only time we're going to strum on the downbeat of 1 is the final chord. So for all these bars, we come in on the upbeat of 1, so on the and of 1. So a little bit tricky. So this one is a challenge for a lot of people when they first try and do it. This kind of strumming pattern and with the chord changes. A lot of times people have difficulty changing to the new chord at the correct time. So when you change chords here, it will be on that upstroke. So something I'll have people do when they're working on this sort of thing is just kind of focus on that in order to get used to the change or the chord change. Because we're going to be changing the chord when we're doing the upstroke. So it would be like this: 4 and 2. 4 and 2. So if you need to, you can work on just that. So, we'll see what happens this week. As always, get where you can. And if that ends up being a big pain in the butt, causes problems, we'll do things to help you work on it. But let's give it a try and see what happens. Here we go. Count of three, count of four. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. 3, 4, and 2. 3, 4, and 2. 3, 4, and 2. 3, 4, and done. 120. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2. 3, 4, and 2. 3, 4, and 2. 3, 4, and 2. 3, 4, and done. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 2, 240. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So chord stuff. I'm going to be working with a bunch of movable shapes. Can help us see the fretboard more. New ways. So, yes. These chord shapes here. Oh, make a little change. There. They're basically taking these bar chords, but only playing that. Because they're going to be taking this voicing of the chord and moving it up to different strings. And I do have the start of how each line is going to be. And then we have some alternate ways, or an alternate way of playing these chords. So basically here, we got the voicing of 1, 5, 1 again, so the octave of the root notes. So playing these fifth chords, we use this shape a lot. So that's something to recognize. As we get into more and more chord stuff, recognizing similar patterns can help really simplify and speed up the process of putting chords together, tearing them apart, understanding what's happening. So I got the 1, 5, 1, and then the 3. So lots of chords start off with that. So yeah, I got C major there, D minor, we'll use a bar, E minor, and then we're going to go to the open position for this as well. And then you got your F major, G major, A minor, B diminished. So what your job is, you're going to go up to the next line, or the next string, and write out the rest. You got the Roman numerals telling you what's going to happen. So notice here we have the 3 twice. So basically you go up to the high octave. Basically when you can go down to the open position, you'll see the number done twice. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then you see the 3 again. It's like, oh, well that means you take the previous chord and then move it down to the open position as well. So like this one here, you're going to play that chord number 6 at the high octave, and then you'll play it again at the open position. And then down here, starting on the D string, you're going to have chord number 2 at the high octave and the open position. So basically, you're going to take this shape and then move up and make it minor. So I believe you already know this stuff, but yeah, so major chord being the 1st, 3rd, and 5th, minor chord you flat the 3rd. So we can think about it like this. So there's the C chord, the 1, 5, 1, 3. If we move that up a whole step, now we have D major, but we need it to be D minor. So we take that 3rd interval and flat it. So now we got the D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, open A minor, B diminished. Then you got, starting on the D string, not the most comfortable shape, but it is a chord shape. So same voicing, 1, 5, 1, 3. And then we go up here, starting on D, got to flat that 3 for the D minor, which is also done in the open position. And then you got your E minor, F major, C major, A minor, B diminished. And then here, got the full set starting on the E string. So here we got 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1 again. So everything's all stacked up in order. And then moving through them. It's a major, minor, minor, major, major. Now, this one is awful. If you can't play that one, that's no problem. I need to cut my nails. This is an extremely unpractical use of a B diminished chord. So using this shape instead makes a heck of a lot more sense. But if you could pull it off, that's what it would look like, just so you know. So then you do the same thing on the next one. You got that C chord. So we're starting with the open chord on this. So that means when you get to the end here, you'll have that at the high octave as well. So next, basically, let's look at it like this. There's your C chord, that octave higher. If I wanted to make it C minor, I have to take that third interval and flat it. So it would look like this. Not the nicest shape to hold, but that's what it would look like. Minor, minor, major, major, minor. Here the diminished isn't so bad using this voicing, or just straight up 1, flat 3, flat 5, and 1 again. And then these are much easier to hold, I feel. You see, yeah, you'll be doing that starting on the D string as well. That's cut off. So yeah, chord 3 will be done at the high octave and the open position. Yeah, this one's a little bit but not terrible. So yeah, just tab all those out, enter the chord name. Remember, hit the letter A on the keyboard to bring up the chord chart and put in the name there. And once you got it all filled in, send it on over. I'll give it a look. Any questions come up, let me know. I'll see you again in your new videos.